Hello there and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about five corporate. We're going to be talking about 5 reasons corporate professionals make great entrepreneurs. Yes, corporate women often say to me, Amy, I've spent 20 years in this field. Can I really start something new? I'm not a businesswoman. And I look them straight in the eye and say, you've already been one. You just didn't have the title. Today, I'm about to show you the 5 reasons corporate professionals actually make exceptional entrepreneurs, especially in midlife, and how the very skills you've been building in your 9 to 5 or your 12-hour shifts are your biggest advantage. All right, welcome to Amy Marshall Digital, where I help professional women in their 40s, 50s shift their mindset, explore new opportunities, and step into the new version of themselves. If you're tuning in live or catching the replay, say hi in the comments and let me know where you're watching from. Don't worry, I'm not going to stalk you. And if you're a corporate employee right now, I want you to lean in. This could be your permission slip to rethink everything. Let's be honest, we've been told to stay loyal to the job. We were told about that at home by our family, our parents, by our relatives. We were also taught about that, I remember, at school. We were taught to climb the ladder, to wait for retirement. But what happens when we hit our 40s and 50s and realize we're burned out, we're exhausted, underappreciated, and the retirement plan isn't enough to fund the life we really want? You want to live comfortably, right? You want to go on vacations, take your family, your kids, and sometimes even your parents so that they can experience that kind of life, that kind of vacation you're also having. I remember in 2016, I had my parents come over here, my mother in law, and we all went on a 7 days Mexican Riviera cruise because I want them to experience that as well. Sometimes I feel guilty when I go on vacation and I'm thinking, I wish I can have them experience the same experience that I'm having, at least for the last few years of their lives. So, when the retirement plan isn't enough to fund the life you really want, that's when something starts to steer, right? I was worried in January 2023 if our income is going to be enough for us when I retired. And my husband is also on disability retirement. So I was thinking, what else can I do? What else can I do? Because at that time, that's when something starts to steer in me. I was questioning, will we have enough? But then I desired for freedom, right? Don't you want that? That freedom of flexibility, fulfillment, and flexibility. So it starts to steer the desire to work for ourselves, right? To build something that finally feels aligned. But most corporate women I talk to doubt themselves. They think I don't have what it takes to start a business. But you do. In fact, you're uniquely positioned to succeed because of what you already know. Let me show you how. So, these are the 5 reasons corporate professionals make great entrepreneurs. Number 1, you know how to manage time like a boss, and maybe even better than your boss. You've struggled deadlines, meetings, reports, and projects. Imagine you deal with all of that stress, but you already know how to prioritize, to plan, and execute because it has become a routine. But then, entrepreneurs who lack this, being able to prioritize, plan, and execute, they struggle with consistency and results. But you, time blocking and task management, that's second nature. Yeah, because you are a multitasker. If you are a mother, holy crap. Yes. That's what you're good at. Multitasking. Yeah, doing many things at the same time. One of my corporate friends turned entrepreneur used the same calendar system from her job to run her business. And she started making $5,000 per month within her first 90 days. What a great achievement. So, the second reason corporate professionals make great entrepreneurs, you understand systems and structures. You've worked inside systems for years: CRMs, SOPs, reporting tools. That gives you a huge advantage in understanding why businesses need structure. You can follow processes, improve them, and create system for your own business, like automation, lead tracking, and client onboarding, faster than someone starting from scratch. Like me, I had to learn all of this because in my field as a nurse, we didn't have the automation, the lead tracking, and client onboarding. Yeah, we have patient onboarding. Yeah, as soon as we get the patients in the hospital, when they get admitted, we orient them. This is the visiting hours, um, the meal times. What else? We do reports at this time, change of shift. And so we will be busy during those times. So please, if you need anything, call before that. That kind of thing. So that's what I was used to, patient onboarding, not client onboarding, okay? Entrepreneurs with structure scale faster. Period. Period. So, the third the third reason corporate professionals make great entrepreneurs, you're a pro at communication and leadership. Think about all those presentations you gave and you made those people listen to you, right? The meetings you led, the performance reviews you handled. You had to evaluate your downline, your employees, right? In the corporate world to see if you still need to keep them or not, you know? You've been communicating, influencing, and leading already. You just don't realize it. As an entrepreneur, those exact same skills help you connect with your audience, help you close sales, build a team, and inspire trust. Most entrepreneurs fail because they cannot communicate their value. And it's the same with some leaders. just go back to the training and look at it, learn from it. Is that what great leaders supposed to do? But then you've already been doing it for years, becoming a great communicators. So what is the fourth one? Here it is. The fourth reason why corporate professionals are great entrepreneurs, make great entrepreneurs. You have a strategic, analytical brain. It's kind of deep, right? But corporate work teaches you to make decisions based on data, KPIs, and performance. Entrepreneurs who don't know how to think strategically often chase shiny objects. Yeah, because that's all they know. And that's how they think. But you know how to assess risk, look at trends, and pivot smartly. That's how you build a business that lasts. You bring logic and leadership, the right leadership, the appropriate one. And with logic and appropriate leadership, the perfect combo for success. The last one, the last reason corporate professionals make great entrepreneurs, you build grit and emotional resilience. You've been under pressure. You've dealt with office politics. You've stayed in difficult jobs because of your family. Talagang tiniis mo ang lahat. Because why? Because you want to provide, right? And as humans, gusto natin gawin lahat para maging successful tayo. No matter how much pressures we have to deal with, and no matter how much office politics we have to face. So the same emotional endurance is what helps entrepreneurs push through hard days. It's gonna be an up and down cycle or process. It's gonna be, how do you call it? There will be challenges. There will be good days, wins, because you are gonna be winning on some days, and it's gonna be like a roller coaster ride. But it's okay because you have built yourself already to be strong in facing all those pressures and stress. So, the same emotional endurance is what will help you, what will help entrepreneurs push through hard days, uncertain months, and scary moments. Ako talagang palaban lagi. Yes. And this was not taught to me, but I have developed myself to have this attitude of what I started, I have to finish. Which is kind of good because that means I'm not going to quit. I'm just going to continue until I get results. The results that I want, the results that are needed. So, midlife women have faced things younger entrepreneurs have not. You've got courage, wisdom, experience. That's your edge. Let's recap the five corporate professionals, or the reasons why five corporate professionals make great entrepreneurs. Number one, time management skills. Number two, systems and structure. Number three, communication and leadership. Number four, strategic thinking. And five, that grit and resilience. Now tell me, which one do you recognize in yourself already? You gotta have at least one or two, or maybe all of them. Drop it in the comments. Share. We're not here to judge. We're here to uplift each other. You're not scratching. You're not starting from scratch. Yes, you're starting from experience. So you are armed. Midlife isn't a setback, it's your superpower. You've spent decades building skills that are transferable and profitable. The only thing missing, the right business model, the right mentorship, the right timing. I know there's a time for everything, and this is your time now. And guess what? Yeah, that's the reality. This is your time now. If this message or anything that I've said hit home for you and you're thinking, okay, maybe I'm ready to explore something new, then I want to invite you to take the next step. I'm hosting a free web class where I walk you through how to start an automated digital business from scratch. No selling or chasing people, no tech skills, and no prior business experience needed. These are all the things that I didn't have as well, but I was able to start. And this is exactly what I wish I had. But then they can be learned. I wish I had this when I was starting to think about plan B because I didn't have any. So I'm pulling back the curtain and sharing it with you step by step. If you're ready for more freedom, flexibility, and financial peace in mind, and during your period as a midlife, drop the word webinar in the comments or DM me, and I'll personally send you the link to claim your free spot. This could be the door you didn't know was open, and I can't wait to help you walk through it. All right? Thank you for hanging out with me today. I appreciate your time. Remember, you're not too old, you're not too late, and you're definitely not stuck. Gotta get out of there. Your midlife experience is your secret weapon. You're armed, ready to take on anything. Now, let's use it to build something that's truly yours. God bless all of you. What I want to say at the end of each of my go live, don't forget to say your gratitude as soon as you wake up. You are given the most priceless, free blessing of the day, your life. Yes, so thank you, thank you, thank you. Your dreams and your goals are possible. Write them down, but do actions. So it has to be a combination of both writing them down and doing action. Okay, I'll see you again next time. Bye for now. God bless all of you.